Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Simon.
And I am a rail enthusiast who loves going up and down the country, riding on the trains, filming and taking photos of them as well. These videos of my railway journeys can differ sometimes, as they can go to plan or will go bad.
Welcome to Simon Trains Railway Journeys. Hello everyone, welcome to the last day of this 4-part trip in Scotland. We're actually going to be leaving a little earlier than planned because I was going to leave half an hour later to catch the 0820 to Glasgow Central, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get the 747 off Larbert, which is a Perth to Glasgow Central train, but I'm going to get off at Croy, wait 10 minutes at Croy, and see if I can get lucky and get a 385 into Glasgow. If not, I'll just take whatever. But today we are going to be clearing Lanark and Larkhall branches, and we will be filming at Hamilton Central, Carluke and Wishaw. Hopefully at Wishaw I should get the Tesco Express flying through, which will be a Class 88 locomotive, or unless they put something else on it. Then after that we're going into Glasgow Central. Oh, we're also clearing the line from Carlisle to Rifleet, which is why I'm doing Wishaw, so it could be on a train that goes that way. So we're going to be doing that. Actually no, tell I, sorry, Wishaw's actually not on that route, because we'll be doing that but then change at Motherwell to get that way. If not, I'll just get a fast train from Motherwell to Glasgow. But so we'll be doing that. Then at 4 o'clock I'll be travelling back home from Glasgow to Crewe. Then at Crewe I'm going to have an hour wait at Crewe, and then get the 2010 from Crewe back to Rugeley. That is the plan for today. So hopefully let's see if it goes well.
Train arriving at platform 2 is Mr. Reed, 11, service to Glasgow Queen Street.
Lower level Glasgow Central, waiting for the 0916 to Larkhall, so I can clear the Larkhall branch. It is 3 coaches, so that's good, so it won't take the whole platform at Larkhall, but there is actually something coming in now. I might film this coming in actually. Yeah, there's definitely something coming in. Let's film this in. It's better not be the Larkhall train, otherwise I'd be legging it down there. No, it was only an ECS move, so that was alright. Anyway, so we're waiting for the Larkhall train, and then we're going to do Hamilton Central after I've been to Larkhall.
Train now approaching platform 16 is the 0916 ScotRail service to Larkhall. This train is for Larkhall. The next stop is Motherwell I. This is Hamilton West. This train is for Larkhall. The next stop is Hamilton Central. This is Chapter Road. This train is for Larkhall. The next stop is Merriton.
Larkhall Station is 16¼ miles southeast from Glasgow Central Station. The station was opened as Larkhall Central on the 1st of July 1905 by the Caledonian Railway as part of their mid-Lanark lines, which filled various gaps around Larkhall, Stonehouse, Strathaven and Blackwood. but the station closed to passengers on the 4th of October 1965, and the line closed 3 years and 1 month later on the 4th of November 1968. Now, going off topic for a second, and the history of this station, this visit to Larkhall station was 50 years and 1 day since its closure of the line, and I did not notice this until I was writing this transcript. Going back on topic, 40 years later after it closed to passengers, the station was reopened officially on the 9th of December 2005 by Jack McConnell, who was the First Minister for Scotland at the time, and passenger services started again on the 12th of December 2005.
The only thing I've got to say now is Larkhall, tick.
Hamilton Central Station was opened in 1876 and used to have 4 lines running between the 2 platforms. The Glasgow bound platform is the original platform, but the Motherwell or Larkhall bound platform was roughly where the southbound through line was. There used to be a turntable just to the south of the station, but the only thing remains is the semicircular retaining wall, which still can be seen, and in 1974 the line was electrified.
We're now at Hamilton Central Station. We've just done some filming here. Got about 8 trains here, but I'm going on the 1104 to Motherwell, which is 2 minutes late. I think I've got a small connection time at Motherwell, so I need to watch out for that. The next train after the 1104 is the one that basically go off from Larkhall. So we had roughly an hour here, so we've got all the trains in the hour we get, apart from that one. So I'm just going to wait for this train out, get to Motherwell, then I'm going to get to Carluke station. get that announcement, we're not at Airballs, we're at Motherwell. And we've just got the Lanark train because the cross country's here now, it's just leaving. So that's no problem. Let's see if we get a photo of cross country or video. Anyway, we're now on going to Carluke now. And after Carluke, we're going to be getting the train to Lanark to clear that line. I didn't realise it was going to be a 6-coach train, to be honest. I thought it was only going to be a 3, so that's why I had to stop filming halfway when the train was arriving at Motherwell. We're going to, yeah, I'm doing Carluke, 11:34 to 12:32. And then after that, clear the Larkhall, go back to Wishaw, clear the line by Whitfleet to Carlisle, back out to Glasgow, home. Anyway, I think they said Shilmere was the next stop, which I have been to Shilmere actually. It's quite a nice station on the straight, but fortunately we're not doing that today because, well, it wasn't going to be Wishaw, it was definitely going to be Shilmere I was going to do, but the Tesco's Express, which I'm going to get at Wishaw, which is why I'm going to that station, doesn't go through Shilmere.
Carluke station lies at the western end of the town and enjoys panoramic views of the Clyde Valley and beyond the hills of Lanarkshire and Ayrshire. The first station to be named Carluke was a separate station near Bogside Farm, originally opened as Stirling Road on the 8th of January 1842 by the Wishaw and Coltness Railway. The station was renamed when the Caledonian Railway opened its mainline extension from Beta on the 15th of February 1848 to Carluke, and the station was rebuilt early 20th century by the Caledonian Railway.
This is Carluke station on the West Coast Main Line. Looking this way is towards Glasgow, and that way is looking towards Carstairs and Edinburgh or Lockerbie, whichever way you want to go. Now, unfortunately, this station does not have stand clear announcements, even though it's on a curve, but I'm using Tracksy to see where they are. If they're getting close, then I start filming and get set up. We're here for less than half an hour before we go to Lanark to clear that branch line. After Lanark, I'm going to, like I said, I keep repeating this every time I'm doing an update, to be honest. But you know I'm going to Wishaw after this, and then I'm going back to Glasgow via Whitfleet and Carlisle. So you know what I'm doing on the way back. So I don't know why I'm repeating myself, to be honest. I think that's one of my negatives in this, but I think it's just to remind everyone and remind myself. Anyway, so the next stopping service will be an Air to Edinburgh service, which will be a 380. A few more faster than my train.
Safety and security announcement. Chair user or travelling with a buggy or pram, please apply the brakes while waiting on the platform. Don't board trains when the alarms are sounding, as the doors are preparing to close.
Lanark Station opened in 1855 as the terminus of the short branch line of the Caledonian Railway's West Coast Main Line. The branch had a triangle junction on the main line which allowed trains from Lanark to head towards Carluke or Carstairs. The eastern side of the curve closed in the 1960s. In 1846, a line south from Lanark to Douglas was opened, and in 1874 it was extended to Merkirk in Ayrshire, where it would form an end-on junction with the Glasgow South Western Railway, but that line closed in 1964. In 1974, the Lanark branch was included in the West Coast Main Line Electric Scot electrification project by British Rail.
We now made it to Wishaw, which is our last station that we'll be filming in Scotland before we go back to Glasgow by certain areas. Looks a lovely area, to be honest. Main road down there. We're here till about well, just after 2 o'clock really, and I want to clear the line bomb Carlisle from Withfleet, because I need to clear that section. Right, so it's actually a bit of a... It's alright, you got to go up some steps here, over the footbridge. You got to go down this road here to go onto the other platform. So it's not too bad because there's not many trains through here, to be honest. But the reason I'm doing this station, like I mentioned earlier, was to get the Tesco Express flying through here, which is 4S43 Daventry to Moss End. So there's nothing down till 13:26, and then I think 13:41. But between 13:26 and 13:41 is when the Tesco's comes in. But the Tesco's have got to, might have to stop here because it's got to go straight on while the other comes off thing. So we made it to the other platform now at Wishaw, and this side looks a bit better than the other side, to be honest. Nice curve. Yeah. So we're here till just after 2 o'clock.
Wishaw Station is sited on the Wishaw Deviation Line, which is the loop line from the West Coast Main Line. The station was opened on the 1st of June 1880 by the Caledonian Railway and named Wishaw Central. The station was renamed on the 14th of June 1965 to Wishaw. On the same day as the station opened, a line from Lord Junction to Hollytown was also opened. Before the Electric Scot electrification project by British Rail, there was an hourly diesel service from Lanark to Glasgow Central High Level, alternated between services via Hollytown/Hamilton and Bells Hill. Between 1974 and 2001, the station had an hourly service. For the first 5 years of the electrification, it went to Glasgow Central from Lanark, and from 1979 it went to Milngavie via Motherwell and Bells Hill, and after 2001 the station was doubled from hourly to every 30 minutes.
will be the 142232 parcel station.
Damn you.
Now just leaving Kirkwood. We're on the line between Ripley and Carlisle. But this will be our last ride on the Scottish EMU for this year. And after that, get back to Glasgow. I get heading back to Croy.
This train is for Dalmira. The next stop is Carluke.
Preston, calling at Carlisle, Oxenholme Lake District, Preston, Wigan North Western, Warrington Bank Quay, Crewe, Wolverhampton, Sandwell and Dudley, Birmingham New Street, Birmingham International, Coventry, Milton Keynes Central, Watford Junction.
We're now with Crewe. We've actually going to McDonald's now to get something to eat. And after McDonald's, I'll go back to Crewe Station to have it there. And then I'm going to wait for something because there's a rail operations group movement coming into Crewe. And it's going on platform 4 with a 37 and a 319, which is strange, but anyway. But that's due in just before my train leaves, and then it goes out after my train leaves. So we're going to get that and then go home. We're now on a footbridge in Crewe after a McDonald's, and according to real-time trains, the 37884 with the 319-214 is sitting outside Crewe. I think it is going to go on platform 4 like it says, because it's waiting for movements on the fast lines and my train coming in for empty stock because it's... Well, first of all, there's our train, 35260, going to take us through Trent Valley. Not a fan of the twos. Don't like their seating, well, their seating arrangement. But the movement is coming on platform 4. Well, it's still down at the bottom end of the station, but it can't go anywhere because it's gone away. Oh, they're sending 1J32 in first. They did have the path for it, and now they changed their mind. According to real-time train, yeah. That's strange. But I can only stay until 2010. I've got to leave on that train. So we'll see if we get it. We'll see if we're not.
Platform 5 for the...
Okay, so after the signalman decided we shove it over by 12 instead, mind you, it's got to run round. We are going back over to platform 3 now to board my train to reach Trent Valley. I can't get a photo of 37 because I've literally got no time. And plus the 319 is more important than the 37 anyway. I've got the 37 loads of times, 884. So, go leave Crewe. Now it's time to head back to Rugeley. We're just about to leave shortly. We've got about half a minute here.
we've got the all clear. Just check on yep, we've got the all clear on open time trains, as you can see. We are 2N64, we pathed out. Just there you go. You can just make it out. There we go. So we should be leaving, well it's 2010 now, so we should be leaving now actually. Yep, I hear the doors closing and the guards, there we go. I'm back in Rougy now, and I'm actually going to do my outro back at home. I've just walked it from Rougy Trent Valley Railway Station. Didn't want it to wait till 21:45 for the train back to Rougy Town, so I just walked it. I'm going to get the bus up now to where I live and do my outro back at home. Right, we're at Rougy Trent Valley now, and this is the 22nd December. Now, yeah, I did say I was going to do the outro when I got back home, but to be honest I didn't really do it, and I've been putting it off till a while for now, so I'm going to do this while I'm on my way to work, because at the moment it's a busy time leading up to Christmas at work. I'm trying to get the money in so I can plan more trips in the future and everything. But our 4-day Scotland trip, which involves this Pendino, which is about to pass us in a second. This is the London Euston to Motherwell I Street service. You mind? Anyway, in case you didn't hear what I said, I just said, do you mind? To that Pendolino. Right, so Scotland. 4 days into it. It was quite good, nothing bad happened. We started off going along the line to Helensburgh Central and visiting Helensburgh Upper, which we stopped off at Westerton, Dumbarton East, Carluke, Cardross, Craigendorf for 30 minutes, and then Helensburgh Central, Helensburgh Upper, back to Glasgow to get to Larbert by Stirling. So everything went well that day. There was a few cancellations that day because of signalling issues at Edinburgh Waverley, but it didn't really affect me, so that was fine. The second day was the Bowness Caledonia Railway Steam Gala. Well, the Bowness Railway Caledonia Reunion. That went well, but it did get kind of at the end, which I decided to finish early. But we did Falkirk High in the Rain, which was a wetful experience. But we did get to see Class 385 there. And then, like I said, we went to the Caledonia Railway's Reunion Gala at the Bowness Railway. And then we went back to Linlithgow to get to Bathgate by Edinburgh Park. That was fine. Everything went to plan that day. The next day was along the East Coast Main Line, finishing off the stations that I did not do in July. Because in July I did Preston Pans and Musselburgh. But I didn't do Wallingford, Longniddry. See, I still know Longniddry station name because I thought it was Longletty or something like that, but it's Longniddry. And Drem. Went to North Berwick, came back from North Berwick to Edinburgh, and then went to Stirling to film at Stirling, and then that was it. Everything went well that day, no problems. And the fourth day, which is the one we're on about now in this video, we started off at Larbert in the morning, changed at Croy,
to try and see if we could get a 385 ride, but we got a 365 instead. No problem. Got into Glasgow Queen Street, walked it to Glasgow Central, then went to Larkhall because I needed to clear the line to Larkhall, which surprisingly I did not know till I did the transcripts recently, that my visit to Larkhall station was like 50 years in one day since it closed altogether, that line, which was interesting really. Then I did Hamilton Central. Then I went to Motherwell to get to Carluke, which I like Carluke station. It's on like a good curve, so we did some filming there. Then I cleared off Lanark because I needed to do that branch line. Then we went back to do Wishaw. So I did that station just to get the Tesco Express, which was the 88 on it, to be honest. And it was just to kill some time because I wanted to get back to Motherwell to clear the line by Withfleet, so I could get Withfleet to Carlisle done, which I needed to do. And then Glasgow Central, back home, easy. All 4 days, no problems at all, and it was good. How long have I been going on for? Oh, 4.5 minutes, brill. Sorry if I bored you, but anyway, so this is the end of 2018, even though this video will be uploaded on the 1st of January 2019. But thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed my videos from 2018, and the question that is everyone's mind, will I be back for 2019? Yes, because I'm going to have a new intro, probably do the format a bit differently. I know there has to be some feedback about speeding through like depots and all that people did not like, and I do consider that, so I'll probably slow them down a bit but keep the music in. But you know my social medias now: Simon Trains Rail Journeys Facebook, or Railway Journeys Facebook, Simon Trains Twitter, Simon Trains Instagram, Simon Trains Flickr. So I thank you for watching, and I will give you a spoiler for 2019 already because I have booked this in advance, but there will be another Scotland trip in March in 2019, so I'll be looking forward to seeing you there, and have a happy new year.